Guide to 5 Balanced Nutrition Types. Next, let's find out what are the 5 ways to have a balanced diet. A balanced diet is one that includes foods from all food groups in the right proportions and provides the necessary nutrients for good health. It should include a combination of carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. A well-balanced diet can help maintain a healthy body weight, reduce the risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and some types of cancer, improve energy levels, and support healthy aging. However, many people struggle to eat a balanced diet due to factors such as lack of time, knowledge, or access to healthy foods. But don't worry, we got you covered with these 5 tips. So, let's get started. Tip number 1. Eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are low in calories and fat, but high in fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. They provide essential nutrients that the body needs to function properly, and they can help to reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Aim to eat at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables per day. You can spread them out throughout the day and choose a variety of colors and types. For example, you could have a banana and some berries for breakfast, a salad with grilled chicken for lunch, and some steamed broccoli and carrots for dinner. You can also have a mid-morning snack like an apple and a mid-afternoon snack like a handful of almonds. And if you want something sweet, you could have a piece of dark chocolate or some dried fruit. Eating plenty of fruits and vegetables is a great way to ensure that you are getting the nutrients you need to stay healthy. Tip number 2. Choose whole grains over refined carbohydrates. Whole grains contain all 3 parts of the grain kernel: the bran, endosperm, and germ, which means they are rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Refined carbohydrates, on the other hand, are made from processed grains that have had the bran and germ removed, leaving only the endosperm, which is why they are less nutritious. Examples of whole grains include brown rice, quinoa, and whole wheat bread, while examples of refined carbohydrates include white rice, white bread, and pasta, made from refined flour. Studies have shown that eating whole grains can help reduce the risk of chronic diseases such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and certain cancers. Whole grains are also high in fiber, which can help you feel full for longer and can aid in digestion. If you want to ensure that your diet is balanced, make sure to choose whole grains over refined carbohydrates whenever possible. This simple change can make a big difference in your overall health and well-being. Tip number 3. Choose healthy sources of protein. Protein is an essential nutrient that our bodies need for many functions, including building and repairing tissues, making enzymes and hormones, and transporting oxygen throughout the body. However, not all sources of protein are created equal. Lean sources of protein such as poultry, fish, beans, and tofu are lower in saturated fat and cholesterol than red meat and processed meats. These healthier sources of protein can help you maintain a balanced diet while still getting the protein you need. Red meat and processed meats have been linked to an increased risk of certain chronic diseases, so it's important to limit their consumption. Instead, opt for lean protein sources such as chicken breast, salmon, black beans, and tempeh. These alternatives provide the same essential amino acids your body needs without the added saturated fat and cholesterol. Additionally, plant-based protein sources such as beans, lentils, and nuts are high in fiber, vitamins, and minerals, making them a nutrient-rich addition to any balanced diet. By choosing healthy sources of protein, you can ensure that your body gets the nutrients it needs to function optimally while reducing your risk of developing chronic diseases. Tip number 4. Limit your intake of added sugars, saturated, and trans fats. Added sugars, saturated fats, and trans fats are the main components of most processed foods and are responsible for providing empty calories, meaning that they do not contain essential nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, or fiber. Overconsumption of these types of fats and sugars can lead to weight gain, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and certain types of cancer. To avoid consuming too many added sugars, saturated and trans fats, it is important to read food labels carefully and choose products that have little to no added sugar. Check the ingredient list and avoid products that list sugar, honey, or high fructose corn syrup among the first few ingredients. Saturated and trans fats can be found in many different types of foods, including fried foods, fatty meats, and dairy products. To limit your intake of these fats, choose healthier cooking methods such as baking, grilling, or broiling instead of frying, and opt for lean protein sources and low-fat dairy products. By following these tips, you can reduce your intake of empty calories and focus on consuming nutrient-dense foods that will keep you feeling full and satisfied. Remember, it is not about completely eliminating these foods from your diet, but rather about limiting their consumption and choosing healthier alternatives whenever possible. Tip number 5. Drink plenty of water. Water is essential for many bodily functions, including regulating body temperature, transporting nutrients, and removing waste products. When we don't drink enough water, our bodies can become dehydrated, leading to symptoms like fatigue, headaches, and constipation. Staying hydrated is crucial for maintaining a balanced diet because it helps control our appetite and prevents us from mistaking thirst for hunger. Many times we confuse thirst with hunger, which can lead to overeating. Drinking a glass of water first can help determine if we are truly hungry or just thirsty. Additionally, water is essential for helping our bodies digest and absorb the nutrients from the foods we eat. When we are dehydrated, our bodies may not be able to break down and absorb nutrients as efficiently, which can impact the balance of our diet. It is important to note that the amount of water we need to drink daily varies depending on several factors, including our activity level, climate, and overall health. However, a general guideline is to aim for 8 8-ounce glasses of water per day. We can also get fluids from the foods we eat, such as fruits and vegetables, which contain high water content. By making an effort to drink plenty of water throughout the day, we can help ensure that our bodies are functioning optimally and that our diets are balanced and nutritious. Eating a balanced diet is essential for maintaining good health and preventing chronic diseases. By following the tips above, you can make sure that your diet is balanced and that you are getting the nutrients you need to stay healthy. Remember that it doesn't have to be complicated or expensive to eat well. With a little planning and effort, you can make sure that you are getting the nutrients you need to stay at your best. So try these tips out and see how they work for you. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful tips on nutrition and healthy eating. Thanks for watching.